Supreme Court's fury, zero impact visible in Punjab. Stubble burning still rampant. Zero fear is zero enforcement. Even Supreme Court powerless. Useless netas scramble for excuses. Two weeks of death haze and counting. That is our top focus on 6 PM Prime.
Most people in North India, especially those in Punjab and the Delhi National Capital Region, are completely fed up. Their lungs are infected with the poisonous air that has been infecting this entire area for the last 2 weeks. And a day after the Supreme Court's rap on the Aam Aadmi Party governments in Delhi and Punjab, there's no impact on the ground. That's how little governments actually care for the lives and the health of citizens. I'm Shiv. This is 6 PM Prime. These are the headlines. Pollution clampdown in the national capital. Schools up to 9th standard move to online mode till November the 18th. Farm fires continue unabated in Punjab. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar apologizes after facing wide outrage over his birth control gyan in Assembly. Prime Minister Modi hits out, says India Alliance's flag bearer disrespects women.
विधानसभा के अंदर जिस सभा में माताएं बहनें भी मौजूद थी, कोई कल्पना नहीं कर सकता है ऐसी भाषा में बद्दी बातें की.
Cash for query row explodes. BJP MP Nishikant Dubey claims Lokpal has ordered a CBI probe against Mahua Maitra. The Trinamool MP hits back, says CBI should first probe Adani. Tamil Nadu BJP chief claims BJP will remove all Periyar statues installed near temples across the state. DMK hits back, says Annamalai is anti-Tamil. Telangana minister and the chief minister's son says he's confident BRS will sweep Telangana once again. Rubbishes all claims of an alliance with the BJP.
These two national parties are fundamentally responsible for the backwardness of India after 75 years. दोनों पार्टियां national पार्टियां disaster है इंडिया के लिए.
Big breakthrough in Israel-Hamas war. Hamas's Gaza chief Yahya Sinwar reported to be cornered by Israeli forces, but no official confirmation. Yahya allegedly hiding under Gaza's Al-Shifa hospital tunnels. It's been 14 days, viewer, 2 whole weeks that millions of citizens in North India, including here in the national capital region, have been breathing this kind of air. From morning to evening, this is what it looks like outside in the Delhi NCR area, but also other parts of North India, which is equally important, even though what we're showing you is a sweep of different areas. Whether it is the Dhaula Kuan area, whether it is the famous Red Fort, whether it is the Delhi airport area, this is the kind of filth that has been going into lungs of me and millions of others like me who live in the national capital region for the last 2 weeks and counting. Air quality in the national capital continues to be in a nosedive. The air quality index, or AQI, in several areas remains in the hazardous category. Now, the Delhi government has implemented even more restrictions, of course. The government has now banned the entry of Ola and Uber-type commercial app-based cabs which are not registered in Delhi to enter the city. Along with that, the government has issued instructions to declare a winter break early this year for schools from November 9th to November 18th, which means that there will be no winter break in December and January. Take a look at the latest. The Arvind Kejriwal government in Delhi announces more measures to curb pollution as the national capital chokes on smog. The AQI in several areas of the city and its suburbs remains in the hazardous range. The state government has banned the entry of app-based commercial cabs like Ola and Uber, which are not registered in Delhi.
ऐप-बेस्ड जो रजिस्ट्रेशंस हैं, उनमें जो बाहर के स्टेट से जो टैक्सियां आती हैं, उनको बैन लगाया जाए। ट्रांसपोर्ट विभाग को ये निर्देश दिया गया है।
The Delhi government says the odd-even scheme will be implemented after the Supreme Court reviews its effectiveness.
अभी हमने ये निर्णय लिया है कि हमारे पास दो बड़ी स्टडीज हुई हैं ऑड-इवन पे। एक तो हार्वर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी और शिकागो विश्वविद्यालय ने ज्वाइंट स्टडी की थी ऑड-इवन को लेकर के, और दूसरा जो है दिल्ली टेक्निकल यूनिवर्सिटी DTU ने स्टडी की थी। तो इन दोनों की जो स्टडीज रिपोर्ट हैं, वो भी हम अगली सुनवाई में सुप्रीम कोर्ट के सामने उसको हम सबमिट करेंगे कि उनकी क्या रिपोर्ट्स है, उनकी जो स्टडीज हैं।
The government has announced winter break for all schools in Delhi from November 9th to November 18th. This means there will be no winter break in December or January.
The air quality of the national capital and NCR continue to dip even today morning. It is in the severe to very poor category. There is a slightly betterment, but it remains in the very poor category. And after the Supreme Court has asked the Delhi and the neighboring states to act on farm fire, now the top officials, the DGP, the chief secretaries, will be keeping a close eye.
The BJP has hit out at the Kejriwal government, blaming it for the city's current mess.
आज दिल्ली की इस पोल्यूशन का जो रीजन है वो भी अरविंद केजरीवाल के पास है। पंजाब के किसान वो पराली नहीं जलाना चाहते। इन्होंने कहा हम आपकी पराली खरीदेंगे, ऐड निकाला, पराली को ऐसे हम आपको मूल्य दे के ले लेंगे। किसान मजबूरी में, और अरविंद केजरीवाल ये पाप किए जा रहे हैं।
Not just Delhi, all of North India is suffering foul air. The National Green Tribunal has taken cognizance of the rising air pollution across different states and issued notices to 7 states, including Delhi and Punjab, to take immediate steps. With Ashutosh Mishra in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today. And could there be artificial rain now taking place in Delhi to curb this rampant pollution amidst unhealthy, emergency, hazardous AQI levels in the Delhi NCR area? Environment Minister Gopal Rai of the Delhi government has just held a meeting with IIT Kanpur teams on possible cloud seeding because rain will help perhaps settle this death haze. Feasibilities and modalities of artificial rain in the Delhi is being discussed. Let me get a word in from India Today's Amit Bharadwaj for more on that. Amit, the Environment Ministry of Delhi meeting with IIT Kanpur about a possible cloud seeding. Tell us a little bit more about that.
These are very emergency situations and hence need very unique solutions as well. For a couple of years, Delhi has been pondering upon the idea of cloud seeding, artificial rains when the pollution season peaks, and that is why this year as well they were in consultation with the IIT Kanpur team. And earlier today, Gopal Rai had told me that the IIT Kanpur team do have a model of artificial rain cloud seeding, but that works well during the monsoon, and we have asked them to come up with an idea as to how to execute this particular plan in winter itself, because that is the time when the pollution level is at its worst in the national capital region, and only rains could provide respite to the residents not only living in the national capital but around NCR region as well. And as we speak, that meeting between Gopal Rai, Delhi Finance Minister Atishi, with the IIT Kanpur team is going on. We have been told through our sources that a complete presentation has been, presented to the Delhi ministers as well on the execution part, on the modalities, the possibilities of it, and the cost that will be involved in this exercise. Because remember, cost is something that the government will have to keep in mind while looking at the feasibility of this exercise. Back to you.
Okay, Amit, desperate times require desperate emergency measures, as you rightly put it. So how many more of these before this death haze is sorted out even a little bit? We'll have to wait and see. Thanks very much, Amit, for that input. Well, despite the top court of the country, viewer, and this is really where the buck stops, the Supreme Court of the country yesterday warned the governments of Delhi and Punjab to ensure that stubble burning is immediately stopped. But farmers in Punjab appear to be absolutely fearless of any consequences because they've been defying orders of the Supreme Court. But like we've been repeatedly saying here on India Today, is this really about the farmers? They can't be blamed if enforcement isn't taking place. They will do what is most cost effective for them. There are so many questions to be answered. Why is the money that is owed to farmers for each quintal of stubble not being paid to them by the state governments? Why are the solutions that have been put forward not been imposed? Why is action not being taken against farmers who break the law in this manner? More incidents of farm fires have been reported from Punjab despite the scathing words from the Supreme Court yesterday. Just take a look at this. India Today, we don't just report stuff second-hand here, viewer. India Today's reporting teams visited 2 places in Punjab to find out the ground reality of farm fires. And here's what my colleagues found out. The farm fires in Punjab have engulfed North India in smog. While the national capital and its suburbs flood the headlines, Punjab itself is choking. The air quality index, or AQI, of many cities in the state are already in the red zone. While the AQI in Bathinda was recorded at 343, Amritsar scored 200, Ludhiana 242 and Patiala 251. Anything between 201 to 300 is categorized in the very unhealthy category. The Punjab Pollution Control Board has registered 1,694 stubble burning cases against farmers so far. Fines worth 45.53 lakh rupees have been slapped against farmers.
लगभग 1600 या 1700 कह सकते हो हमने ये किए हैं क्या कहते हैं इन्वायरमेंटल कंपनसेशन तो वो लगभग 45 लाख 53,000 45,53,000 ये मतलब इम्पोज हो चुका है.
A day after the Supreme Court ordered a stop to stubble burning, an India Today reality check found raging farm fires in Patiala and Sangrur.
We are at the Bahadurgarh area of Patiala district where we can see the stubble still being put on fire. There are machines which are trying to manage this stubble by way of in situ and it is trying to make the bales, but on the other, farmers continue to set ablaze the farm residue. One of the paddy farmers here has put his entire field on fire. The smoke can still be seen coming out of this field, which means the claims being made by the Punjab government that adequate number of stubble management machines are on ground is falling flat here. As no machine can be seen here, farmers continue to burn the stubble.
The National Green Tribunal on Wednesday took cognizance of pollution in Punjab. The Green Court has asked the Bhagwant Mann government what action it has taken in the last 24 hours after the Supreme Court's observations on pollution. The NGT said every minute is important and instructed the Punjab government to identify those behind stubble burning. Meanwhile, the blame game over pollution continues.
हमारे चारों तरफ सभी सरकारें जिस तरह से उदासीन और निष्क्रियता के साथ हाथ पे हाथ रख करके बैठी हैं और जिस तरह से सेंटर गवर्नमेंट चुप्पी साध करके अपने जिम्मेदारी से पीछे हटा हुआ था, मुझे लगता है कि माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय के निर्देश के बाद इनकी संयुक्त बैठकें होंगी और सभी राज्यों में इम्प्लीमेंटेशन पर फोकस किया जाएगा.
बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण बात है कि कोई राजनीति करते हैं और राजनीति करने वालों को इसका लाभ नहीं हो रहा है क्योंकि राजनीति तो उल्टी उनके सर पड़ रही है. हरियाणा में जब आप कह रहे हैं कि हरियाणा हमने बहुत कुछ कंट्रोल कर लिया है, जो है वो भी हम ठीक करेंगे, लेकिन पंजाब में और ज्यादा हो रहा है उसका, वो नहीं होना चाहिए। लेकिन दूषित हवा की कोई सीमाएं तो है नहीं। जो पंजाब में पराली जलती है, लॉस तो उसका जनता को, हरियाणा की जनता को भी हो रहा है।
The administration, like always, has woken up late to farm fires. The Delhi, Punjab and Haryana governments are scrambling to implement short-term fixes to control the death haze over the NCR. With Manjeet Sehgal in Punjab, Bureau Report, India Today. It's been 2 weeks now since the pollution nightmare began in the national capital. We've got some data, we've got some figures that we're going to put out on your screen, because what we've basically showed you now is that even the harshest words from the Supreme Court, 24 hours after they've been handed down, do not make any difference on the ground. That crop burning is continuing even now. Now take a look at this 3D map, because we speak through data here on India Today. And I wanted to show you a 3D map curated by India Today's Data Intelligence Unit on where these 2,231 farm fires are spread across the country in a single day, with Punjab alone accounting for 1,515 of those fires. Single day, 2,200 fires across different parts of the country, 1,500 are happening in Punjab. Listen to this number and quote this figure. If possible, take this data from our social media accounts and share it with anyone telling you that it's not just about Punjab, it's other places as well. Punjab, under the Aam Aadmi Party government, whose responsibility it is to crack down, who has promised to take care of this entire situation within a year, that's the number of farm fires taking place in one single day, despite the numbers actually coming down and despite the Supreme Court saying what it actually has. I'll leave it for you, viewer, as you suffer, as your lungs are stuffed with poison gas, to decide who is really betraying the people. Moving on now from farm fires to political fires, Tamil Nadu BJP President K. Annamalai has stoked another huge controversy in Tamil Nadu. While speaking at Srirangam during his Padayatra, Annamalai said that if the BJP comes to power, all statues of Periyar, the patron figure of the DMK and Dravidian politics, installed near temples across the state will be removed. Annamalai said the statues with provocative slogans in front of Hindu temples across the state will be removed and will be replaced with freedom fighters and Tamil poets. The BJP leader accused the DMK in Tamil Nadu under the leadership of MK Stalin of acting against Hindu people and Hindu sentiments. Meanwhile, hitting back at Annamalai, the DMK says the people of Tamil Nadu respected Periyar, and by making such statements, he was hurting the sentiments of the people of Tamil Nadu.
That particular statement outside Srirangam temple, what was the reason behind it?
There is nothing to get offended. I don't know why DMK has to get offended on it. And I particularly believe every single leader in Tamil Nadu, the past leaders, whatever their ideological stand, they all have a place in our state. Of course, they all have a place, including Tandai Periyar. And but you cannot put an offensive statement right outside a temple when we say that the state is secular, government is secular. It is important that we treat a temple, a church and a mosque and other place of worship also very equally. And 1967, when DMK came to power, through a GO, you installed a particular plaque there which said, anybody who believes in God is a fool. And then other statement also you added, which is offensive for any person who is entering into a temple. I said this doesn't have any place outside a temple. You want to put Periyar's statue, of course there is a place for it, there is a public place for it. And there are a lot of people in Tamil Nadu who believe in this ideology, no problem, we can put it. Likewise, every single person can be given a honor they deserve in a public place, but not as an ego tussle, putting of words outside a temple to prove that, see, I have come to power after a long struggle in 1967. Why I haven't spoken about this for a long time? Especially after the Sanatana Dharma controversy started by Udayanidhi Stalin. And in the 99 constituencies across Tamil Nadu, I'm seeing this in the ground, and 100th constituency was Srirangam yesterday. And people believe the government has to be secular. They don't want a government in the guise of being secular, doing appeasement politics. They believe we want a secular government that treats everybody fairly and equally. We don't want any single religion to suffer.
Periyar is a great leader. People of Tamil Nadu people follow him. They respect him. Some people also worship him. If Annamalai says that he is going to remove Periyar statue, which means he is attacking the feelings of the people of Tamil Nadu. So he is an anti-Tamil man. He proves himself to be an anti-Tamil. So the people will punish him.
What cannot happen in the land of Tamil Nadu is what Annamalai is dreaming about. That shows how equipped he is with the reality on the ground. Periyar definitely is the champion of social justice and rights of Tamil Nadu, Tamil people, and rights of downtrodden. And trying to create a negative image and picture around Periyar will not go good. It has not given any due results to BJP. It can only happen in Annamalai's dreams, but not in reality.
India Today's Pramod Madhav have been reporting on this unfolding collision once again between Annamalai and the DMK. Anti-Hindu versus anti-Tamil is the new narrative, and it looks like this is going to be pretty much how it plays out, Pramod. Periyar statues to be removed, promises Annamalai.
It's true because we asked him twice also, and after his speech that we saw today, I also asked him if it's going to be a false promise for 2026. He simply says that what is happening in Tamil Nadu is not a secular government, it is an appeasement government. That's how he's quoting the DMK government as, and he said that every party should put the cards on the table and let the people decide. And he also said that he does respect Periyar, but he will not allow such a plaque outside a temple. That is actually the Rajgopuram of Srirangam temple. And he also said that once BJP comes to power, they will concentrate on free education, health and everything. But this issue will also be definitely taken care of.
Okay, Pramod, thanks very much for getting us the latest on that. Remember, K. Annamalai is on that big Padayatra in Tamil Nadu. You'll be seeing him and the DMK in many such collisions over the next few days and weeks. Okay, we've got some breaking news coming in now. Okay, the breaking news that we're getting to you right now is on the cash for query row. This is a big inside news break that we're getting to you. The ethics panel of Parliament will be meeting tomorrow at 4 p.m. on the cash for query scam concerning Trinamool MP Mahua Maitra. Sources tell India Today's political team that the panel wants action against Mahua. The ethics panel is for action to be taken against Mahua Maitra. That's the latest that we're breaking to you here on India Today. We will have a reporter live for more details on this in just a moment. Remember, the last time, the first ethics panel meeting that took place, Mahua Maitra had stormed out of that meeting, and now we understand that the ethics panel wants action to be taken against Mahua Maitra, or that rather is likely to be the recommendation. Let's go across to Himanshu Mishra for more on this. Himanshu, ethics panel जो पार्लियामेंट का है, कल उनका एक मीटिंग रहेगा और कुछ एक्शन रेकमेंड किया जाएगा महुआ मोइत्रा के खिलाफ।
देखिए बिल्कुल शिव, एक्शन जो है महुआ मोइत्रा के खिलाफ भी लिया जाएगा। जिस तरीके से उनसे पहले उन्होंने अपना पक्ष रखा कैश फॉर क्वेश्चंस मामले में, और उसके बाद जो है उन्होंने जब उनसे सवाल जवाब हुए वो चेयर के ऊपर आरोप लगाते हुए चली गई कि उनसे पर्सनल सवाल पूछे जा रहे हैं। उसके बाद उन्होंने स्पीकर को चिट्ठी लिखी, लेकिन जो हमारे सूत्र बता रहे हैं कल शाम को जब 4 बजे मीटिंग होगी एथिक्स कमेटी की, तीसरी मीटिंग होगी महुआ मोइत्रा मामले में, और जो रिपोर्ट है उसको अडॉप्ट किया जाएगा। लेकिन ये भी है कि जो अपोजिशन के सांसद हैं वो डिसेंट नोट जो है वो देंगे, यानी कि असहमति पत्र जो है उस रिपोर्ट के खिलाफ वो दे सकते हैं। और साथ ही साथ एथिक्स कमेटी के जो सदस्य हैं दानिश अली, उन्होंने भी 2 नवंबर को जब कमेटी की बैठक हुई थी तो चेयर को लेकर सवाल खड़े किए थे, कुछ शब्दों का प्रयोग किया था। उनके खिलाफ भी जो है इस रिपोर्ट के अंदर एक्शन लेने की बात की जा सकती है, सिफारिश की जा सकती है। स्पीकर को ये रिपोर्ट भेजी जाएगी। अब देखना यह है कि दोनों के खिलाफ क्या मामला बनता है एक्शन का, लेकिन इतना जरूर है महुआ मोइत्रा को लेकर जिस तरीके से समिति के सदस्य नाराज थे, चेयरमैन नाराज थे, उन्होंने जिस असंसदीय शब्दों का प्रयोग चेयरमैन के खिलाफ किया, वो, और ये माना जा रहा है कि उनकी सदस्यता को बर्खास्त करने की सिफारिश जो है वो की जा सकती है, और दानिश अली के खिलाफ भी कुछ कार्रवाई जो है वो करने की सिफारिश जो है कमेटी लोकसभा स्पीकर ओम बिरला को कर सकती है।
Big information coming in from India Today sources within the ethics panel. Himanshu Mishra breaking that story here on India Today. We'll keep tracking it. Possible action to be recommended by the ethics panel against Mahua Maitra and others. We'll keep tracking that. That's it on 6 p.m. Prime. Thanks for watching.